What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. As you guys can see, Honda released the 2023 HR-V. Now, I thought they're gonna do like some type of video release or something like that, but that's probably something they're gonna do a little bit later. So right now, they just released some photos and some information, and that's pretty much it. Before I started the video, I went on their Instagram. I kind of scrolled, looked through the comments, got everyone's feedback, and see what everyone is thinking. And it's like 50-50. There's a lot of people saying that the European version looks way better than this. And a lot of people are saying how the styling is too chill and it's not aggressive enough. And, you know how it is when a car come out. Everyone have their opinion. Being that I work at Honda, I sold a bunch of these HR-Vs. And I would say that the HR-V is a very important car to the Honda's line. Your entry-level vehicle is what bring people to your brand, so it gotta be important. So a few things that the previous HR-V lacked that everyone hated, I'm hoping Honda addressed it for this new generation, because Honda didn't release any specs or engine specs or anything like that. But just from my point of view, this makes sense because one, the HR-V now is based off of the new Civic platform. It's not based off of the Fit. It used to be based off the Fit like before. Now it's based on the Civic platform, and the new Civic drives really well. So I feel like the sound quality and the handling is definitely going to be more enhanced. It's going to be a lot better than the previous generation. The suspension should be a lot better as well too, because being that the HR-V was a smaller entry-level class, it wasn't as premium like the CR-V is. And since the HR-V is based off the Civic platform, it's longer. It's a little bit longer. You can even look at it. Like, look at the hood. Like, it's a lot longer than the previous generation, which is interesting. So let's actually jump to the front real fast. First thing we're gonna notice is the grille. The grille is a little bit more it's placed differently than the previous HR-V, being that that whole nose is like a lot longer. You get a more, I see where they're coming from with the Civic type of styling type of thing going on there. LED turn signals that the previous HR-V didn't have, unless you got a Touring. LED high beam and low beam, you can see it right there. So hopefully that's standard. I'm hoping Honda sensing is standard, because in the previous HR-V, LX and Sport didn't get Honda sensing, and a lot of customers hated that. Like when I was selling HR-Vs, you have to get an EX or EXL or Touring to get Honda sensing, and then I think they got rid of Touring anyway, so you're left with either the EX and the EXL. And because of the shortage right now and the fact that this thing is coming out, it was harder to get an EX and EXL right now anyway. LX and Sport was easier to get your hands on, and they don't come with Honda sensing. So I'm assuming Honda sensing is standard on all the trim levels now. Let's see. And then just looking from here, you can see the mirror, it's on the door like how it is from the Civic. You look like the camera, like right here, the camera, I'm over here pointing, like you guys can see I'm pointing at. The camera up here is a little bit more wider, like how it is on the Civic now. So the door handle, there's a rare door handle now. Usually on the previous generation, the door handle was up in there, kind of hidden, to make it look like a smaller coupe. But the HR-V, the first generation HR-V, is pretty spacious. Don't get me wrong. You have the Magic seating. Don't know if the Magic seating is still in this, because the Magic seating started on the Fit. HR-V was based off the Fit platform, so it got Magic seating too. Let's see if they added on here. Who knows? I don't know. Being that's a little bit more longer, I feel like that's a good selling point. Most of my customers love the HR-V for its versatility. So let's see what Honda does. But I'm trying to see what I can see here. Low, normal Honda emblem here. Look like there's some bits on here. So this looks like this probably is a Touring, I'm guessing, or maybe it's a Sport. I don't know. The grille design is a little bit different, and I can see in the seats in here, look, there's like a little red stitching right here in the headrest. So maybe this is a Touring or maybe a Sport, because of the black mirror caps and the black wheels, because that's what usually the Sport is. So let's see. I don't know. And then to be honest, this can be in Touring because of the wheel design. Usually the Touring have its own unique wheel design. Or maybe they won't have the Touring and the EXL is just the top trim. I have no idea what Honda's going to do. But look at this thing. This thing is definitely longer than the previous one. Look at the hood. Hood is a lot longer. So everyone is praying that they add the turbo to this powertrain. Um, I don't know. I'm 50-50 with the whole turbo situation because the previous HRV has that, the small little I think it's a 1.8 four banger. If I'm, yeah, 1.8 because the Fit had 1.5. If they add the Civic's 2-liter in this, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I don't think they would even need to make a turbo, or unless they make the turbo for the top two trims, and then like how the Civic is, like an LX and Sport is a 2-liter, and then EXL and Touring is a 1.5 turbo. Let's see if they do that. But if they make this HRV with just the 2-liter, I feel like this thing will fly out of here like crazy because you don't need a turbo in this chassis because the market that the HRV is for is entry level. So it's either this is gonna be your first vehicle, or you're older, you're by yourself, the kids grew up, just you and your husband, you and your wife, whatever, you and your partner, and you don't really need people in the back. You don't want a big CRV because you don't really gonna be carrying family. It's just you two, but you want some versatile and you want all-wheel drive. So that's usually what the demographic is for the HRV. So let's see what they do. Like I said, I don't think it needs turbo. But I see in the comments on Instagram, everyone saying turbo. Now, I don't know if this is a parking sensor right here. That could be a parking sensor. I don't, maybe not, because usually they probably wouldn't have that high. I don't know. But you see how the mirror cap's not black no more. So I think this is a higher trim level. And then they have this little clouding here. I like the little design. I know Honda. Their higher trims have some design like this, like the wheel design. So this might be a Touring. I'm not sure. Look like you got the door handles from the Civic, so you don't have the button on here anymore. It's 3 little lines on top. So pretty interesting. They said like I said, they said it's a little bit longer, so I'm assuming more wheels, more headroom, more leg room, more cargo space. Hopefully, okay, you get a little spoiler on here. LED. Let's go back to the rear. LED tail lights. Don't know if the turn signal will be LED, maybe, but I can still see some HRV back here with upgraded tail lights on here. Maybe this is a Touring too, because the same wheel design. The mirrors are colored. It's not black. So, I mean, we gotta wait till we get more information on this thing. Like, all Honda releases the looks of it, and that's it. We have no interior specs yet, no interior pictures or anything like that. I'm trying to see what I can see from here. Don't know if this looks like in the auto dimming rearview mirror. Maybe. Go back to the. Yeah, I think this is a Sport. And they also have a video that I'm gonna play too, where they kind of show some of the colors. This looked like either it's not modern steel. Maybe it is modern steel. Don't get modern steel. It's probably a gunmetal or some type of maybe the meteorite grade from the Civic. I have no clue. But let's jump right into the video real fast. All right, so I'm gonna play the video once, and then we're gonna go back and dissect the video. So they kind of just go through all the. I don't know if they went through all the colors, but they went through a bunch of colors. And we're gonna let's see. Look at it. They're looking at the wheels. This thing's really fast. So you're just watching it. Yo, is that parking sensors? Oh, that's parking sensors. That's parking sensors. So looks like, I'm assuming if they make a Touring, EXL Touring is probably gonna have parking sensors, or maybe just the Touring is gonna have parking sensors. Let's see. But let's go back and dissect this real fast though. So obviously they got white. It's probably gonna be the Platinum White Pro that they usually have. And see how this one doesn't have the black mirror caps. The wheels are different. So pretty interesting. LED daytime running light. So that's pretty cool. I saw that red. Look like they're gonna have lunar silver. You see that's a parking sensor up front. Oh, look at that. It says EXL shown. So they're gonna have an EXL. And that may be the top trim. Who knows? We're gonna have to see once we get more information. I'm trying to see if we can see anything else new here. Don't really see much. I know what we see from the pictures. I know Honda's not gonna. Oh, they have black, so pretty cool. Now, what they're showing here is look like it's just one trim level because the wheels are not changing. Yeah, look like they're just showing the top trim. I don't see any different wheel design. LEDs look fire though. No fog lights. I don't see any fog lights. So that's interesting. No fog lights. Black looks clean though. I'm not gonna hold you. So I see one exhaust. Yeah, I see one exhaust here. That could mean that they're not gonna have a turbo if it's one exhaust. Usually the turbos have dual exhausts, but still, you never know. It's kind of too early, and who knows if I'm just blind on this side. But I don't think I see. Yeah, you would see it sticking out like this on this side. I don't know. See, yeah, these are parking sensors, so that's gonna be clutch. HRV never had that before. I don't think they're gonna have a turbo. Don't think so. They could surprise me, but I don't think so. So you guys keep seeing all these pictures, all the same wheel design. So they're not trying to release all the trims. But I think that gray one we were looking at in the picture, that got to be a sport. So we don't know what the LX look like. We don't know what the EX will look like. I think they just showed the sport and the EXL. Because if we jump back into this picture here, you can see no parking sensor. You see this wheel's a different design, black wheels, black mirror caps. So this is the 22 lineup right now. You can see they have LX Sport, EX, EXL. They used to have Touring, but that's gone. A good thing too to look for to see if Honda will get rid of two-wheel drive, or maybe they will make all-wheel drive standard for the higher trims and get rid of the lower trims, because two-wheel drive don't really sell that well. But I'm going to show you guys a two-wheel drive. See, it's a 1.8. 141 horsepower. Let's see if they bump this up. Two-wheel drive, do the black with black. You're looking around 23. So this is the most affordable HRV you can get right now. Two-wheel drive, no special color, around 23. So I'm guessing the new one should start around 24 and some changes is what I'm guessing. I don't know. We gotta see. I gotta see the trim levels they come in. What the engine is gonna be, what the interior is gonna be. So I'm assuming interior. Actually, let's jump into EXL. But I'm assuming the interior of the new HRV, the 23, will probably be something more civic-y, because this is the current interior right now, and this is the EXL model. So you do have like the touch, like the, I forgot what it's even called. Like it's not actual buttons, it's actually screens. I forgot what it was called, but I'm assuming with the new 23, it's gonna be more civic-like interior. So it's gonna have the tablet style, maybe sitting up here. It's gonna have the same screen like the LX Sport and the EX has in Civic. It probably won't have that honeycomb Civic piece. It probably be kind of like how the Acura is, but how it's, you know, vent, and then material and vent, and maybe like that stuff, the whole vent going across. But it might have the same steering wheel and stuff. So it might be half digital, half analog cluster too. I don't see the full digital one being there. Even in touring, I don't see that happening. But let's see. Let's see if the touring or the EXL, you know, they do it like the Civic. But this is gonna be the biggest thing, the back seat, if they're gonna keep the magic seating. So we're gonna have to see that. I know a lot of people are complaining about the styling. Some people actually like the styling, and some are complaining it's too regular. But this is what you want if you want to sell a vehicle. You know, like they're not gonna like make an SI HRV because a handful of people want to make it. Like if you're looking at the people that buy these things, this is the perfect look for it. Like I feel like Honda, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. I mean, their job is to sell cars and to, you know, compete with the competition. And the HRV kind of does blow some of the competition out of the water as far as cargo space, versatility, standard equipment. A lot of vehicles in this segment, some of them are two-wheel drive only. Some of them are common all-wheel drive. There's a lot of features that the HRV has that some of these other vehicles don't even get. So, and it's gonna be a good value vehicle. So I'm on the Honda website, and this is called Urban Gray Pearl. So, oh, look at that. It's a sport shown in Urban Gray Pearl. I knew it. I knew it was a sport. So that's a new gray color. And then actually, oh yeah, here we go right here. So this is the EXL shown in Nordic Forest Pearl. So yeah, these are, it's not Sonic Gray, but these are new colors. HRV is gonna have its own color in this lineup. Milano Red is, that's not new. But this is the EXL. So this may be the top trim. I don't think they're gonna make a touring, to be honest. I didn't even notice that they wrote on the thing. This is the only picture that we didn't get to look at. And I believe this is, oh, and also look at the windshield wipers. The windshield wipers, the nozzle sprayer is just like the Civic. So the hood doesn't have any nozzle where they shoot the water. It's gonna be on the wiper itself. So that's different. To check through here. Like they got this little, what is this? Like a little, I don't know if that's chrome or, yeah, it's chrome. Look, this is not chrome. Probably like black, but. Oh, actually, Here we go. Oh no, I'm about to say this is another sport, but it's not a sport. Is that an? Look at this. Is that an RSX in the background? I didn't even notice that. That's fire. I didn't even look through the Hondas thing. Hope you guys enjoy this, I guess, world debut of the 2023 HRV. If you have any questions, comment below. Maybe I've missed anything, let me know. And then we will pick this up. And oh yeah, there's a different grill in the Sport. Definitely. That's like the Ridgeline almost. That's interesting. But yeah, we're gonna pick this up in another video once we get more information. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video.